Play here. We're gonna be playing Spider-Man today. Let me see. I'm gonna just go ahead and delete that one so I don't have an overcrowding. Okay, now here we go. Yeah, let's just do amazing because it has been a minute since I've really seriously sat down and played this. All this looks pretty good. There we go, headphones, cool. So I've played and beaten this game and nearly 100%ed it, but that last DLC, the one with the mob, oh my gosh, what is it even called? I can't even remember. But that one was just really difficult near the end. Like, I already beat the story portion of it. I think I did that first. I was just enjoying doing that so much. I had a hard time doing the last couple side missions. And that's kind of what's been holding me up from fully completing that one, because I already got all the backpacks and all the other stuff from there. But I was blown away by this game when it came out. I was a little bit tardy to the party by a year or half a year, something like that. I can't remember. But oh my god, this game is so good. I had heard everyone talk about how it reminded them of Spider-Man 2 from PlayStation 2 or Xbox Original, depending on where you played it. And I was like, oh yes, because that's the one that everyone always goes back to. They're like, well, it's no Spider-Man 2. It's no Spider-Man 2. Oh, Spider-Man 2 is better, for every single Spider-Man game that came out afterwards. And so I was really happy that they came out with a game that everyone considered to be up to par with that, and I think it surpassed it in a lot of ways. Dirty laundry. I wouldn't eat the toast, I just feel like I wouldn't eat the toast if it was covered in web. That just seems like a bad idea. Shit, dude. Because I don't think he has a job right now. God, I love the Spider-Man suit. Why even upgrade? This one already looks awesome. Yeah, web slinging is so freaking satisfying. It's because it has physics attached to it. It's not like a lot of other Spider-Man games where you just kind of, do an animation. It's like, no, there's physics to it.
Did you take him down yet?
No, we're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help?
Pretty sure the cops been waiting 8 years for it too.
Like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
That was gonna be interesting because I play it on New Game Plus before, and that allows you to keep all your abilities and suits and everything from your first playthrough. But now I'm starting from scratch, so I might be trying to do button inputs that
Parker,
it doesn't recognize yet.
We must run through the demonstration at least once before the grant committee arrives.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise. Better wrap this up quick than get to my real job.
Oh, that's right, he does have a job, but it barely pays if it ever does.
Looks like Yuri called in the cavalry.
Yeah. Classic armed thugs.
We need more
up! 1032, Times Square. Officers under fire.
Something I thought was very interesting about this game the first time I played it is all the bright colors that they use in here. They didn't, they kind of, you know, made it kind of comic booky, I guess, if that's a proper word to describe it. Because I don't know any cops that wear that shade of blue. Most police use like black uniforms these days too. I guess they wanted to like distinguish who was who. There's only like one guy there in the back that's wearing like a dark blue that seems more realistic.
Morning, guys. Who's ready for their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm?
The way that they took all their guns away kind of reminds me. I mean, it's not the same thing because Spider-Man actually took their guns away. Otherwise, they would have used them. But if anyone's ever seen The Way of the Dragon from Bruce Lee, there's a scene where they are all armed and they're trying to get rid of Bruce Lee and them. Whoops, my bad, getting distracted. And he goes out in the alleyway or something like that, and the mob guy's like, alright, go get him, but no guns. Like, what? Like, clearly it's a scene just to set up, like, how, like, awesome Bruce Lee is with his fists and stuff, and how, like, he'd be totally useless if they had guns.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
Almost done here.
I guess, oh,
We're
whoops.
about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when we slap the cuffs on it.
It's hard to talk over other people. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but in The Way of the Dragon, that's like the scene that always used to bug me. It's just he's like, go get him, but no guns. It's like, why? Yes, guns. Guns make it easy. He won't even fight. You just wave a gun at him, and then it's like, you know, he won't do anything. But clearly, you're sending your guys to purposely get their ass kicked. You know, I just always thought that scene was very funny, and that kind of reminded me of it. You know, like this tutorial section of like, oh, they have guns. Oh, let's take them away so you can just beat them up. but they did give guns and you dodge them.
Get more backup and lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Do your thing.
She said it. She said the thing.
He's the day, Willie. Heads up.
Oh shit!
Where you going?
Shit!
Yeah. I'll clear a path. Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this.
No you don't. Build focus. Yeah, I know. It's like I've played this before.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
Is that the police saying that?
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
God, Spider-Man's funnier than me. I'm like so concentrated on fighting these guys that I'm having a hard time talking about shit. Come here. Boom. Yeah, I can't even do my special yet. This sucks. On New Game Plus, I was like taking these guys out way faster. Up in the air. There you go. Whoa, what? Oh, they like purposely made it to where I couldn't dodge that, so I'd like learn about healing. Oi. Well, guys, I like how these guys just all dress exactly the same. I guess it's their uniform, but like they are very, very similar. Could you imagine being in that elevator just waiting to get your ass kicked by Spider-Man? You know, you're like, this is when this door opens, we're not gonna have a good day. Oh shit.
Come on, come on.
Man, that is a bright
Shut the
blue.
elevators down. Take the stairs.
is so weird.
I prefer a more direct approach.
Opens the elevator.
Spider-Man, status.
Heading to the upper floors and hoping nobody turns on the elevators.
Our choppers are
Seriously.
taking fire. Looks like Fisk has armed men on every floor.
Is there a level in this game that has that, or a level in another Spider-Man game where you're going in an elevator shaft and all of a sudden the elevators start dropping and you gotta like dodge them? I think it might be this one, but could be another one.
Their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Hostiles, next floor up.
That's my cue.
Oh shit.
Better answer. Hi, Aunt May.
What is all that noise?
Okay, I forget which ones it is.
Superhero movie. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally.
I think she probably knows, because there's no way you can hear all that sound and he'd be like, oh, it's just a movie, and then like he's out of breath and all this other stuff. She's got to know, like, okay, there's something going on here. Yes, I know how to do the finisher. Just let me do it.
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Oh shit. Spooderman does whatever a spooder can.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Regret your life choices yet?
Shit. Man, it's letting me do this like crazy. Ah, man. He's gonna be known in prison as the guy who punched Spider-Man. All these other guys are missing and shit, and he just comes up and just smacks him in the face.
Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence left.
Isn't there like a hatch or where do I go? Ah, it's up there. Yeah.
If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
It's up here.
I should look
It's
for a
up here.
sneaky way in.
It's up
There
here.
we go.
It's up here.
It's like my own private adventure.
See, I still remember all this stuff, even though it's been a minute.
Fisk may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
Hurry up. The boss wants everything
Are air
away.
vents this big usually?
Delete any faster.
You're so cute and oblivious.
How's it coming? Halfway there.
Sucker.
Another minute or two. Think the cops know where we are?
How does nobody notice things like that? Like, the stealth in video games is gotten, like, out of hand, in my opinion.
I forgot my password.
Oh god, jeez. I wonder what happens if you let the clock run out. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to waste time, because I want to get to, like, the better, more fun stuff.
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
Oh, okay, that guy's already down. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I forgot I don't have, like, the web swing thing yet.
Gotta access
Is that it?
console before
Wow,
everything's
okay.
gone.
That was fast.
Let's see just how good their security is. Aw, you guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
Hiding so. Cowardly. Even for you.
Says the guy frantically erasing his search history.
He knows he's not hiding.
Or still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
Sounds much better with headphones.
Damn you. Get that door down now!
I wonder what people prefer, this version of Kingpin, or the one from
What have you ever done, Matt?
Well, there was that time I took down a pompous, overstuffed
what was the name of the show? Daredevil. It's one of my favorite Marvel shows that they'd ever come out with. I thought it was cut very short, and they did make a little bit of a mistake for the third season that I don't know if that cost them their fourth season, or if it was, you know, part of like the whole Marvel like getting its own like thing on Disney that probably put a monkey wrench in things, because, you know, obviously they don't want someone else making their shows for them. Man, that was cool. But ooh, shit.
Yuri, an explosion just...
I saw it. Fisk could have the whole place wired. I'm sitting in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Oh, no. Apparently I'm supposed to be down here.
Fireworks? We got more with
But they had a pretty cool Kingpin in the Daredevil show. But Daredevil season 3, they like retrogress. Like, so we waited the whole first season to do, like, you know, it was like his first year comic where he was wearing nothing but like black, you know, because he didn't have his costume yet. Which I think was developed by was it Frank Miller? I think it was Frank Miller, who did one of the best Batman comics, The Dark Knight Rises, or no, The Dark Knight Returns.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Okay, sounds good, dude. But he's wearing, like, you know, all black, and I was like, man, I really want to see him in his Daredevil costume. And then went to like the last bit of the last episode that he really had like his costume, and I was kind of bummed out about that. Okay. But then second season he had it, but he didn't wear it all that much. I feel like it, you know, like, I don't know, I just wanted to see Daredevil in a classic action kind of thing, you know, like. But the second season was really good, probably the best season that they had. Season 3 though, he had his #1 arch enemy come into play, who was in his kind of like first year, you know, he didn't have like his costume yet or anything. And then they took away Daredevil's costume. He was like, no, I'm not Daredevil anymore, I'm blah, 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 you know, and or some shit like that, I think. I can't remember. But he didn't wear his costume anymore, and I was like, are you fucking serious? We waited all that time?
How we doing, Captain?
Could be better. Our choppers took a beating. We just
go
had to
through
ground
this
our
event.
last one. If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was.
Here we go.
Yuri, get EMTs up here, fast!
We're
Jeez.
trying.
But yeah, season 3 of Daredevil wasn't that good, if you ask my opinion. It was pretty alright, and I did like the character of oh man, I actually forgot the character's name, but it's essentially Bullseye. I like the actor, and I like the take that they did on him, but it wasn't until yet again the last bit, like last few seconds I think of the last episode, where they show like him, you know, kind of becoming who he is, you know, like he was going through like spinal surgery or something. I can't remember. Something happened, and you see his eyes do the whole thing, you know, like where it's like, oh man, he's gonna be Bullseye now. But then they never got another season. They totally wasted any opportunity they had to make like an epic season where it was them. Like, I think it wouldn't have been too far-fetched to have like the first like few episodes where he's like still kind of figuring it out, and then become Bullseye pretty quickly. I think it could have naturally progressed like that. That's just kind of my thing. I don't know why I'm talking about Daredevil while playing Spider-Man, but ooh, man. Oh my god. How are some of these guys not like having serious like spinal problems and things like that? Like, what was that video that was on YouTube where someone was like, top 10 times Batman totally killed somebody? I think this game falls into that same category where it's like sometimes the takedowns are too harsh for her, you know, him to like have not killed someone. Oh shit. These cinematic moments are also really cool, and they blend straight into gameplay. You know, there's like no difference other than maybe lighting, because they like to change up lighting a lot.
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never get that image out of my head. So your plan didn't work. On to plan B, getting kicked in the face.
Yeah. One thing I think is interesting about this game is if you like dodge behind an enemy while someone's shooting at you, they'll shoot their ally, and I think it does damage too. So I'm pretty sure I've seen it do damage before. Yeah. Boom. I want to knock him out like this. Boom. Boom. Mildly satisfying. It would have been cool if it did it on the first time.
Looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll. Good news is, they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Take him down, now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to stop talking. Here we go. First boss fight. Wonder what he's. I wonder what he's signing right now. What he's
Don't
like
forget the hyphen
writing.
between Spider and Man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long.
Man, he is too overconfident.
I'm surprised you made it this far. But your foolishness ends now.
Anyone in the comment section debate whether or not the Daredevil version of him is better than this one, because the other one was a little bit more.
Years of this insolence.
You could tell he was a little bit more psychologically scarred by things, and he was like. You still got the feeling of like this, the kid that he once was, where he was like tormented and such, versus this one, which is just kind of an open jerk, Whoa! Oh god! There we go. Oh god! Okay, get out of the way.
Now's my chance.
Here we are. How did he not expect that to happen?
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
Will you? Will you now?
Take your best shot.
I don't think so. This is a mechanic that's going to be throughout the game. There's so many people that fight just like him, where you can't take them down like normally.
And this!
Ooh, I should have dodged that. I thought I would have more time to web them up. Get him, get him, get him. I never got why him being large and fat made him super strong.
I was gonna say the same to you.
Because he's just a normal guy, but he could throw people through walls and stuff. I never got that.
Everyone engage! Back it down!
He can knock his own guys down. Oh my gosh.
Charge him now! I can't touch him, you fools! Train to fight, so fight!
And get him.
I don't want excuses! No! I can
Yeah,
handle
let's get him. Haha, that's cool. Whoa, man. Whoa, God. Down, Willie.
Knock him out!
Oh, shit. Ah, I keep forgetting that those are interruptible. Oh, God.
You're losing, Willie.
I haven't even started trying!
Ooh. Knocked his own guy down. That's satisfying. That's always satisfying. Oh, my God. Wow. I was not doing this bad before. Oh, man. I need to pay way more attention than I'm paying.
You want them? Where are the reinforcements?
I don't know, boss.
Oh, my God. Get over here. Nope. 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 Where is he? Where is he? Okay. Jeez. Did he seriously hit me? How did he hit me? Can't wait till I get my other types of web that do this so much faster. Webs recharge. Oh my gosh, I didn't dodge that? Seriously? Oh god. Okay. I'm not doing as good as I usually do on this part. Why? Why is that? Oh, just gotta run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh my god, he's fast. Run away. we go. I never know when to press those. Yeah. Man, this should kill him. Like, this is a lot for a normal person to like endure. There we go. Oh. Punch, punch, punch. Yeah.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
Spider-Man's very strange sometimes. Yeah, but this Wilson Fisk is a bit different from the TV show one.
Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Idiot! I'm the one who kept order in this city!
The way that
1 month! In 1 month you'll wish you had me back!
in this game, the story
Kingpin
functions
is
a lot
heading
like
to
a
prison.
season of like a
Era.
TV show or so, or a couple
Celebrate.
seasons.
Maybe take a vacation.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience. Level up. All right, let's get that. Yeah, I know. Let me see. I really like this one. I want to go with that one. Oh, I can't get off yet. Okay, cool. It's trying to tell me about my objective. And how to jump off of things, apparently.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Sometimes I wish that video games would like understand when you're using button controls, you know, like how I'm like diving, or if I did a web zip ahead of time or something like that, the game would be like, oh, I don't need to teach him about that, he already figured it out.
Better get there before he hurts himself.
Or maybe it should be a thing like if I do it more than once, you know, like if I do it a few times, then it's like, oh, okay, he's got this. I don't need to tell him about it, because I guess that it would still be a good idea to tell someone if they only do it like the one time, because like what if they did it by accident and they have no idea what buttons they pushed or something. Though I do kind of agree with this video I saw a long time ago about how a normal person has a relatively, like, decent IQ, like the average person, let's say. Whoops. Okay. Oh, jeez. Going all over the place. And they're not as dumb as game developers kind of make us seem to be. Like, it's okay to like not necessarily always tell someone how to do something and let them figure it out. It was Egoraptor talking about Mega Man X, and how like the game just teaches you how to play without going like Mega Man, like, and having someone pop up every few seconds, or a little like tutorial thing.
Sorry, I'm
it's like you just figure it out based on how the level is designed. And motivates you to get better also based on the way the level is designed, which I thought was really cool. And there's a few games that have kind of done that.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
There's Otto Octavius with his setup that's very foreshadowy.
Power damper.
You just know if Otto Octavius is in something, or anyone who's a major villain in anything for a superhero game, you just know they're gonna become the villain at some point, Like, it's gonna happen. There's no way that it's not gonna happen.
Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault. The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase.
I wonder. I feel like someone
Is there
who.
somewhere else we can discuss this?
I mean, obviously, I'm not some scientist who has to deal with,
Maybe you should
like,
take the rest of the day off, Peter.
grant committees and things like that. But
We'll talk later.
I feel like they wouldn't be this close-minded to things like that. You know, like they'd be a little bit more understanding. At least that's like the optimistic side of me, thinking like that.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong. You are in bad shape, little guy.
Yeah, this thing don't move well.
Let's see what's wrong with you.
Okay, so this part of the game I find a little bit boring. I know that some people have complained more about this than me. I didn't think it was the worst thing in the world, and sometimes it made me feel kind of smart. But probably could have done without, like, these little mini games, you know? Like, or at least not a mandatory one, you know? Like, it would have been cool if this was like a side thing.
Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Ooh, excuse me. So, one thing that I do like about this section is actually the music, because I'm kind of a music guy, you know, like if something has good music, then I can absolutely, you know, get into it. And the music from here kind of reminds me a little bit of Mass Effect for some reason. I guess it's like the spacey nature of like the music tones and stuff, you know. Which, that's a game series that I would love it if they remastered. That would make a resurgence for that series and allow them to maybe even make like a true follow-up. Because they did Mass Effect Andromeda, and Mass Effect Andromeda unfortunately kind of bombed. And I absolutely know why. Oh wait. I guess I gotta make it go this way first. But I mean, I absolutely understand why Mass Effect Andromeda bombed after playing it. I was so like ready to be like, nah, I'm sure this isn't as bad as people are making it out to be. But it kind of was. Which really makes me sad, because I've loved Mass Effect for a long time. Here we go. And now this one needs here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, what next?
But I think if they remastered it and put it out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, that it would sell really well. Let me see, what do I need? 3. Oh wait, derp. Keep messing it up. Here we go.
Finished.
But I think that would make like a resurgence for the game and remind everyone about how cool it was, you know, like Mass Effect was a great series. It was full of its own quirks and bugs and things like that, but I guess that gave it its charm. I guess, you know, if they're going to re-release it though, maybe they should, you know, like fix some of those things or improve on them. Cool. Nice. Okay.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
Yeah, this is the part of the game that's a little bit on the chore side.
Doc was testing a new contact material for the prosthetic.
Yeah, so this one you gotta like match, like, is it this one? Yeah. Yes, I know. Jeez, game, stop holding my hand. I played this before. And it should be this one. Yeah. Yeah, so you just gotta match lines, which is not too terribly hard.
Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials.
Is that it? Yeah, exit the lab.
Alright.
Cool.
I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
I like how he works for like 5 seconds. That's probably why he's not making rent and things like that, you know? I feel like superheroes in comic book universes really only, especially like Spider-Man, where he feels the need to stop like every little crime and stuff. I mean, like I get it. Like if you have the power to, like, you know, good on you. But like, I mean, the police should be able to do something some of the time. You know, it's like it feels like more times than not he's having to solve problems for everyone.
Not Rikers.
Even like common like robbery stuff, you know. And it's like for that, let the police kind of handle that, you know, because like those people are going to have insurance for whatever they have more than likely, and then
Steam company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that
why
can
did it
benefit
show
from your
me
unique skill
those
set.
pictures of those guys?
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
But he should focus on his own life a little bit more, maybe, you know, like there's some things that he could sacrifice
Looks like James has got a
to
new episode
you know,
out. Wonder what
help
my
his
number
own
one
survival.
fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson. Where
Oh my God, these are my favorite
discuss
segments.
Issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize winning
Two-time
Pulitzer Prize winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle.
Hey, plug the book.
And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's books, Spider-Man, Threat, or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls.
I love these.
Okay, so not for nothing, you gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone. Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to
Oh
you
my
about
God.
As soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next godfather. We're gonna have a gang war in the street, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks now. So till that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
Someday, Jonah, I'm gonna get you to say something nice about it.
I think he does for like a split second in this game at one point. He says something nice, but then he like curbs it with like, but he did this.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit? No ball this year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Till an hour ago. Well, system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
She's a fun addition to these
Take a look at this tower.
to this game. Like,
Shifted. Subtle.
I would not mind an on-screen version of her, you know, like someday, like in some version of Spider-Man, whether it be like a TV show. And I'm always so bad at these. There we go. I feel like this was them trying to keep up with, because obviously the Batman games that they came out with, especially Arkham City and the Arkham Knight for sure, helped lead the way for like how superhero games should be kind of handled. Like Spider-Man 2 came out a long time before that, and and obviously they took a lot of influence specifically from that, and then Batman took influence from that, but I think they also took influence from the Batman games.
Do it.
Who wears a tracksuit to rob a place?
Watch my back.
That's a game, if I can find the disc for it. I have no idea what happened to it. I had it for a while, but I never had a case for it because it was given to me, and somewhere along the line it got lost. But if I could find the Arkham Knight game, I would love to play that on here, especially because I'm very sad because I got the downloadable content to be able to have my character or my Batman look like the Ben Affleck Batman, which I thought was pretty badass. Because probably somewhat unpopular opinion is that I liked that movie, Batman v Superman. I thought it definitely could have been better, but I didn't hate it like a lot of people did. And I definitely loved Ben Affleck's Batman. He was a terrible Bruce Wayne. When he wasn't wearing the costume, I didn't buy into any of it.
Lovable, grizzled, seen too much detective is in town.
Oh my
God. No. You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
I wish they had come out with a specific outfit for this game called Spider Cop. That would have been funny to follow up on his like character.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
Another tracksuit guy.
Leave me alone.
Ah man, but what was I saying? I was saying something before I got sidetracked on this. Oh yeah, that's right. You can automatically take out enemies when they're unaware. Ooh, my God! Whoa, dude. Hey, dude. How about no? How about no, dude? Oh crap! I don't have that ability yet, and I don't have any other webs. Come on, dude. That was like bounced off of him with a very meaty thud. Yeah, I love that swing ability. Nice. I like how the web just kind of explodes onto somewhere and then traps them. Oh wait. It's not making me do it yet. Well, that clearly wasn't quite attached to him, but we get the gist. Man, I know I was saying something. I feel like I was saying something about the Batman game. Oh, I was saying something about the Ben Affleck Batman. That about, like, I didn't find it convincing whenever he was Bruce Wayne. I don't know, his acting's a little bit stiff for that. And Ben Affleck isn't the most, like, expressive person, you know, which I get. I feel like I'm like that sometimes, like... But he was very good as Batman, you know, because like the acting was done for him a little bit with the mask, you know, and stuff, and he just had to have like the voice and things like that, which he did. But I think he definitely had like a good look for being Batman, and that one scene where he was like taking out all those guys in the warehouse, that was the coolest Batman scene I'd like ever seen. But I was very sad to see him in Justice League kind of stripped of all of that. Like he Spider Cop.
Narrating yourself?
What? No, of course not. Chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Modify these towers to try.
But I was really sad in Justice League. That just to wrap this point up, I was really sad in Justice League because the script really sucked. It really did. It maybe would have been better if Zack Snyder was able to like keep a hold of it, but then they like got Joss Whedon in there, and Joss Whedon has a very Marvel comical kind of like way of writing things, and it totally clashed with everything that we'd built so far, and it kind of killed it for me.
Including one nearby.
And they were trying to compete with Marvel, and I get that. I mean, obviously they're natural competitors, but I don't know. I didn't like the fact that they tried rushing things. They really didn't have to. I didn't feel any rush was needed. They could have built up the universe a little bit more before doing like an Avengers styled thing. Yeah, here we go.
Oh wow! Now backpacks from high school.
That should be suspicious. Some people should be able to find this. If it's from high school, his webs dissolve. They dissolve in like 2 seconds on enemies. They shouldn't be sticking to a wall with a backpack for like years.
I wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
I mean, I actually enjoyed a lot of the collectible stuff in here. I thought it was kind of fun, but I didn't think that it made like sense.
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider. All cop.
Oh my god. How does she not find him amusing though?
Open the safe. Do it.
When you fight inside buildings like this, I really love the way that they handled this. I feel like there was a movie or something that did something like this. The camera angle that they give you here. Yeah, this right here. Ah, man, shoot.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
I'm sorry if this is making anybody like cringe the fact that I've been talking this whole time about DC when playing a Marvel related game. Speaking of Marvel though, is anybody excited for the Avengers game they're coming out with? Because I'm like 50-50 on it. I'm pretty excited, but I've heard so many things that I found kind of devastating.
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game, and Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Right. But I've heard some disappointing stuff about the there we go. About the Avengers game, that all the heroes kind of played the same, like same button controls, same kind of combo, thing, and that's like mildly disappointing. I get why they did that, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it, because it seems like they should have had like a decent production value and stuff, especially after the success of this Spider-Man game and such, but I guess not. I don't know.
Tools I need for suit repair at the lab.
Also, I don't think it's going to be a because I think that this Spider-Man game is a since it's Sony made, it's only for PlayStation, which is weird because I played Spider-Man 2 on Xbox Original.
How did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
But where was I? Oh yeah, the Avengers game. So I heard that when you play as someone like Captain America, like when you play as Captain America, so I can get these thoughts out, it takes the same amount of effort to take down normal thugs as it does the Hulk, which is to say that the Hulk seems very powerless, because Captain America, I mean, you've seen him in the movies and comic books and stuff. Sure, he can knock out some people with his shield like immediately, but I mean, he has to like actually kind of fight, and be in the middle of everything and actually like ward off these guys, and take multiple punches, to knock them out, and he might get hit or something like that. It's like a give and take kind of fight situation. Whereas when the Hulk comes in, it's just like a ground pound smash, destroy everything. He takes like no damage. But in the article that I read about it, apparently it takes the same amount of effort as any of the characters to do anything, which is a little disappointing. I would have hoped that they would have catered situations a little bit more to each hero instead of just making them go through like the same kind of beat 'em up thing. You know, like maybe the Hulk should have stronger enemies so it makes more sense at least. Or has more of a capability of going through things. Like maybe just overwhelm him with enemies, you know, like just make like 1 million people on him, and that way when he does these one-hit KOs, it still takes a while to get through things, and you could take some damage. But it's always hard. It's a little bit of the Superman syndrome, I think. I think that's like the main problem, is that Superman, when they've tried making games of him in the past, they didn't know how to handle it because he's supposed to be invulnerable to anything that a normal person can do. So therefore you need like these crazy forces to come to Earth, or him to get taken away and have to fight these people that are just as strong as him and can actually damage him. But that's really hard to do and doesn't make for satisfying gameplay, because you can't just necessarily have like a whole game that's just boss battles like that. I mean, maybe you could, maybe that would work, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it, but I think that's the problem they're having with Hulk. Is Hulk is so, if you go by the comic book, power listing of him, he's, super strong and invulnerable to most things. He can get shot, and I don't think it really affects him. I think it kind of does the Superman thing of like bounces off or crushes against him or something like that. It doesn't really hurt him like that, or it wouldn't be more than like getting stung by like a bee to him. And the more angry he gets, which getting shot would piss like anybody off, the more angry he gets, the stronger he gets. He has like boundless strength. He can keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Like the more angry he gets and the more his strength grows, it's like his muscle fibers get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and like stronger and stronger and stuff. Or at least that's how I remember it being like described. So that in a video game is really hard because you have to give him a health bar. You have to give some kind of stakes in it. Otherwise you're just, doing a thing. I don't know. That's just my kind of thoughts on it. I hope that when the game comes out and I get to play it, that it's going to be better than that, but I don't know. But I was also figuring this is a good point to call the episode. This has been pretty fun to play again. It's been a minute, and I kind of liked being able to talk about certain subjects on nerd culture stuff, or geeks. Recently some people have been telling me that that they feel like there should be more of a separation between nerd and geek. Like nerd is like smart people and geeks are people that like comic books and things like that. And you can be a nerd and a geek at the same time, but calling someone a nerd for liking comic books is I guess considered inaccurate. I don't know. I never really thought that much about it. But I love talking about geek stuff, like about comic books and things like that, and opening debates for people to talk about amongst themselves or in the comment section if anybody wanted to. But yeah, thank you guys for joining on this episode of Spider-Man. I'll be uploading more of this. I'm kind of opening a bunch of different series to kind of keep playing, and I'll keep doing it kind of at my leisure. I think the next thing that I might go back to playing before continuing on anything else is Outlast 2, because that was pretty fun. Very intense at times for me, having to wander through some of the stuff and I get all the spooks and everything, but it's been pretty fun, and I think it'll get better and more entertaining as we go along, and as I figure out this YouTube thing a little bit more. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be uploading another video tomorrow. I'll probably go live again tomorrow. I'm trying to get into a habit of doing 2 live streams a day if I can, do 2 different games, and hopefully soon I'll be doing some stuff with the boys, and try to live stream with them. So we'll be playing games probably like Smite, Dauntless, maybe Call of Duty here or there. Definitely more Battlefront. That's kind of the game I think that everybody has, so we can have a full roster there. And then of course me and Izzy are gonna go over and play what's the name of the game? Amnesia. There we go. It's funny that I would forget the game called Amnesia. but yeah, so that's all the stuff I got coming up. And at some point, once I get my computer working a little bit better, or find another computer to record on, maybe, I don't know, and I'll just have to get back to the point that I left off on. But I would love to keep playing. Oh my god, me and these names. Dishonored. I would love to keep playing Dishonored because I do really love that game. And there's a lot to do in that, and we only got about 4 episodes in, so I'd like to continue that series as well. It's just a little bit easier right now to do these live streams and edit them and put them up, on YouTube. So once again, I know I've said it like 3 times now, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.